What up, what up, what up, peoples? Your boy JV back at it again. Today is March 31st, and it's 12:59 a.m. So we're about to start London session here in Dallas, Texas. Um, but I'm gonna show you the progress of what has been going on since yesterday. So yesterday I showed y'all the little challenge that I'm doing just for myself, little 250 to $2,000 challenge. And this right here, give me a second, close this gifts out. Come on. So, I guess I can't close it out. Well, whatever. Ignore the gifts. How do I take them off? I'm still trying to take them off. All right. So either way, ignore the gifts. But we're gonna go and show you this. So this was from yesterday. The gains. Let me just go back a little bit. There's a couple trades in here. All right, so $246 deposit, 250, but with the Bitcoin charge, that's how much came in. And profit from 2 days since Sunday that we started this. You're looking at $431. Today is Tuesday, now Wednesday. So not bad for about 48 hours of trading. We are right now on our third day of trading, and we are going to try to get to that 1,000. So we'll go back to right now. All right, so this is the balance right now, 640. And I went in on Ethereum. So we are gonna go ahead and check out those trades and see how they're gonna play out. But again, the challenge is to get to 2,000. We're gonna see if we can accomplish that. So right now on Ethereum, we took the sell. It looks very nice as far as a divergent squeeze going on here. So on the hourly, all the way down, you can see it real good. And it started making multiple highs. So right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 peaks. And at the bottom, every single peak on the divergence was also lower. So beautiful, beautiful divergence there. And because of that divergence, I called out the sell, and I am writing this right now. I'm expecting this to rebound and keep going lower. Since we have broken out of the trend, it looks like it's just retesting it right now to go lower. I am stop loss at break even. I would have been able to get a better entry, but I was on the road when I took this trade. So I ended up getting in somewhere right here. It went up to the fourth peak and then came down. On that fourth peak, it was actually like 3 pips away from my stop loss. So man, yeah, I'm glad I didn't hit it. We came down. We are rebounding here, and I'm at break even in case it decides to keep going up and come back into this wedge. If it does, then it'll be back in the buyer's area. So I'm gonna just stay out of it and see what comes out next. But if not, then we'll see some consolidation around this area, and then we'll see it fall back down. So we'll see how that one plays out. We're gonna look for a 1,000 pip take profit 3, 500 pip take profit 2, 470 or so, and we already hit take profit 1. Oh, whoops. So not too shabby, not too shabby at all. We're at 270 pips. It is right now like at 100 with that rebound. So we'll see if we can catch the whole 1,000 pips to the downside, and that should get us closer to our goal. With that being said, we're gonna go to the next. Oh, I need to move that out of there. Keep getting in my way. All right, so we're gonna move to the next one, which is AUD-NZD, and this is one that we took yesterday, and it made us some money. As I'm not sure if you can see it on the screenshot, because we took a couple trades, but let me pull it up. So right here, AUD-NZD, it looks real good for the continuation. It still has one more push down as far as the way I trade goes. So I could easily see it going down one more push. Zoom it out. So right now it just started the London session. So I can, I can see why it's pushing up right there. But this huge divergence that is going on here is what made me sell and what's making me sell even now. So I'm not sure if y'all have ever trended the RSI, but that is actually how divergence is made. So I remember that when I started training the RSI, started learning, by myself how to trade, and I started seeing these different patterns. So I started using the RSI, and some of my people would be like, "What are you doing?" But hey, do what works for you, and don't listen to what anybody has to say. If it's working for you, do you? You know what I mean? So with that being said, we're gonna see what our stop loss and targets is on this one. So we went in right there. We actually have a 15 pip stop loss on this one. And we are looking at this to go a little bit lower. So 15 pips to gain 50 pips. Not too bad. Pretty nice risk to reward on that. And we are taking that down. So hopefully it goes our way. And if it breaks out of there, then we'll look for a retouch and we'll start calculating the buy potential. But for now, I am very bearish on it. Just on this major trend, it still needs to go and fill that price action. And I'm sure it's going to come and fill it. So 50 pips in the bag. I'm pretty sure of it. And if not, then we have already retouched the breakout price and are on our way back up. But I'm going to stick with my scenario until I see a break of that trend line and a close out of the breakout, because it could break out a bit and come back into our zone. So 15 pips, I think, is more than enough for the risk on this one. And that would be putting the stop loss right on top of the last peak over here. So I think we will see it do a nice rebound from there. And if we zoom in, we can also see that the 15-minute, 5-minute has started to diverge as well, showing signs of a possible switch of direction. So we're gonna just hold our sell on that. Right now, I have gone negative because I'm somewhere right here, and but that's what happens around the 1 a.m. No biggie. I easily see it clearing these highs and then just plummeting down. So once it starts coming back down, I will definitely add another position, and I might just place a sell stop right underneath here. So as soon as it starts coming back down, it'll get me in on that position automatically. And that's AUD NZD. Euro NZD. Beautiful. So Euro NZD and Euro Chef have started the push going up. If I go to Euro Chef, Euro AUD as well. Beautiful, beautiful. Where is Euro Chef? I have it a little bit lower. I was having a hard time finding it earlier. So many pairs. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, so there you go. Nice. Euro Chef is on the way up as well. All of the euros are moving and they are looking real nice. So we are actually on the buys on those, and we're gonna keep an eye because I believe they're gonna keep on pushing up, and they might even break out um, of that huge zone that they've been ranging in. So I'll zoom out so I can show you the zone. I'll put it on the 4-hour time frame, and you can see this wedge that it's been having here. So it looks like a bullish flag to me. Some might say it's neutral, but once you zoom it out even more into the daily spectrum, you can see that it has broke out of the first zone. It has come to the second zone, and now it is doing a flag. So I mean, I guess it is kind of neutral. It could come back down and come to the original trend here, or it could push up from there. So I am buying it just to the next zone. So right now I am looking for a first target of 35 pips, which is the the target I put in here, if you can see that. So 35 pips to the first zone. And then on a bigger scale, if it breaks through the first baby blue, then we'll be looking for this to go all the way to the next target up there, which would be about 100 pips. So tonight I am looking for just the 35 pip gain, and I think we're easily going to reach that. So that is a nice little trade just to flip the account. We'll see how it goes. Come on. We're just going to close it off with one more, but first, let me do this. Okay, I need to just see this on a bigger scale for our daily. All right, so on this daily, I could easily see this daily coming up here, and it might come back down, but yeah, looks real good for it to break out going bullish. Looking at it and zooming in, I am more bullish on it. So I'm actually gonna add to my position, and yep, write it out. So let me see something. Okay. So I just added a little bit to the position, and we're gonna write that up. So, good little trade to take in my point of view. Again, I'm not a certified financial advisor. Just trade under your own risk to reward and your own emotions. So the way I trade is very, very heavy. So it might, it's not for the lighthearted, that's for sure. All right, so AUD USD. Now that I'm looking at it, looks real good for the continuation on the sell. I should have just left my sell run, but you know how it is. So got to take profits. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep selling AUD USD. It looks real good for the continuation sell. And we are going in. So we are in on AUD USD. Zoom into this. All right, so let me show you AUD USD on a bigger scale. So we did start selling this pair yesterday at the peak here, at the very, very peak. It had done the same divergent tops that we're looking at on Ethereum and other pairs. So I was able to get this entry right on point. I had calculated that we might see this high. If not, we were just going to start doing the TP. Y'all could see my other videos for that, and then start coming down. So we actually just started plummeting. We broke through. I added more positions. I did take profit right here. No, I'm lying. I took profit right here because divergence started building around this area. So I took profits there. It went a little bit lower, and then it rebounded. So now it is starting to go lower, and it is gonna go lower. If we go and look at the 4-hour time frame, this looks real good to touch this area down here, minimum. So we're looking at a from where it's at now, an easy 30, 35 pips or so to the downside. If we're able to break through, which I think we have a good possibility to keep going. And okay, let me take this out of here. Let me take this out of here. And let me zoom in. So now let me zoom out. All right, so this is a beautiful pattern. I know there's a lot of stuff on my chart, but like I said, if it works for you, go for it. So this works for me. I can read everything that's been going on, everything that I remember that has happened. It helps me remember. So right here on this pattern, we're building a huge M that ended up peaking, diverging on a huge time frame, daily, weekly. We started coming down, and we started building the pattern here. So now we're here. We came back to retouch last night, and we are fixing to come all the way down onto this zone here. So we'll put a nice little, oh, well, see, it's already marked up. So this area here is, you see, and I had it marked up already. So I would have known that it's a very important area. And it ends up correlating with our final target about right there. So if we end up taking it from where it's at now, and we end up having, let me zoom in. All right, so if we end up going in where it's at now, we'll end up having about a, I would say about a 30, 40 pip stop loss, and we'd be looking to catch 130 pips easily in my point of view. Okay. First take profit, of course, it'd be like a 1-to-1 ratio. And that's 40 pips in the bag as well on that sell. So yep, it's looking good. It's looking good for the continuation. And that's all we got. So those are the trades that I will be taking. Those are the trades I'm in. We'll see if they go our way. So with that being said, Oasis Trading Club, we're out. Much love for everybody that's watching the videos, and I hope that y'all catch these profits. If y'all do, post it on the comments, give the video a like, and I'll know that y'all are getting value from the content so I could keep making more.